On the 19th of May, SCIP organised the first community web surgery, which we gave ourselves a chance to try a new idea. And we tried to bring together people who were professional web development people from the local community and people from local community and voluntary organisations who have an interest in running or maintaining a website for a community not-for-profit organisation. It involved various exercises. We got the traditional flip chart and post-it notes out and talked to one another about what our needs were and how we could help. We talked in small groups about specific problems and got to understand some of the particular questions that people had. And then we also worked in a larger group. This was a really successful sort of 35, 40-minute session with just lots of questions and answers. What I'm going to leave you with now is the views of people who were there on the day.
So that, live on. Was it any use to you?
It's been very good, very useful so far.
Great.
And I'm looking forward to it. The metaphor of a surgery in terms of doctors and all that lot I found useful.
Okay.
I don't think that was used, that metaphor should be explored a bit more because I find it easier than the other metaphors that we're using at the moment.
And that might attract more people, you think?
I don't know about that.
Right. Was it any good? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think I was just about to Twitter what my main learning of this was, and that was that I don't think people need technical skills. They need to learn how to use the internet. Because quite often, as you discussed, they get bogged down with learning Dreamweaver or HTML, and actually that's not relevant to anything they're trying to do. They just need to know how to upload a video to YouTube, which is not a technical thing. And I think if we get people past the barrier of needing to what they think they need to learn, which is how to do technical stuff, through to just solve your problem, which is not a technical thing, then we can make some real progress, because people go around in a feedback loop of, but I now need to learn CSS. No, you don't. There are things that do that for you.
Yeah.
And so we need to enable people to use the internet, not the things that build the internet.
Okay. And can you think of anybody who you think should have been here, who you could see could have benefited from it, having experienced it?
Absolutely.
Across the community sector?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the main things that we need to actually have as a learning for this group, is how to reach out to all the people that need these skills, right? Because I can think of like 5 or 6 people I know that would need to be in this room, but didn't know they needed to be in this room.
No.
My mum being one of them, probably. Yeah, so that's the next part, I think, is how we then expand this and maybe share those skills, peer-to-peer based.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
See you on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been really good to have a good sort of discussion and exchange of ideas, and to sort of learn about what we can all do and help each other.
Great. And do you think you'd come back?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Have to roll my sleeves.
Joe?
I'm not sure the artist is ever going to be able to compete with WordPress, but I'm hoping I might be able to convince at least 1 or 2 people that we could be a solution.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And to be back?
Yes.
Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that's part of our job to help connect community groups and the internet community down here. And anything we can do to get more companies involved and more web experts along is great.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Very
Wait a minute, start again. Go now. Hello, and who you are as well.
Alright, Carlos from Spook Studio. I think the format's great. I think it promotes discussion when you can put it out to a wider audience, a wider group, and being in a smaller group also stops people from being intimidated.
Great, thank you. So, tell me about it. Was it good?
From
Good, bad, ugly?
Network. It was a great event, wonderful presentation, and great experts, great Jaffa cakes, and
Will you be back?
yes, I will be back.
Great. And what do you think would encourage other people to come along from people in community organisations? What should we be telling them?
Well, if they want to find out what they want, and if they find out if it's really rocket science or not,
right.
to overcome their fears and question marks dangling in there, this is the best place to come, really.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So I hope that gives you a good sense of what the web surgeries offer. And if you were from a community voluntary organisation, I hope you'd also get a sense that it's a very approachable bunch of people who are not going to talk technical with you. They're going to try and understand what your needs are, offer some advice. If you're a potential volunteer, you can see how much benefit you may get from coming along. We got a great response. We've got a dozen volunteers, with fairly short notice. So we're hoping that we can build up a good network of people. And of course that's very useful for sort of peer contact and finding out more about what other people are doing in the city. So the next session is on the 23rd of June. you'd be very welcome to come along. To find out more, please go to the SCIP website at scip.org.uk, and you can sign up there for the Community Web Surgery, either as a volunteer or as a community voluntary organisation. You can also leave feedback on that page to tell us what you thought of the sessions, and possibly to give any suggestions for how we could change what we're doing in the future. So I hope that was useful, and hopefully see you soon.